Hi, I'm Kirsten Donaldson, and I teach second grade here at Horizon. I just want to tell you a little bit about what the second graders are doing in science this year. So we have a new science program, and it is National Geographic. We will focus on some different areas of science. Currently, we're working on biology. So what the kids have an opportunity to do is, in a textbook, they've got beautiful pictures, which National Geographic is known for. The kids are able to use some of their reading strategies that they're learning, really focusing in on some of the text features and reading the whole page to see what kind of details that they can learn, and also to give them more vocabulary to talk about the science that they're doing. Some of the pages give them an investigation to do. So currently we are in a plant unit and we're looking at if plants need light. So it sets them up for what they will need, and then we're taking them through the scientific method. Some of you who were at an SEO meeting last year may have heard me talking about the second graders doing the scientific method. We will do that later this year in writing. So this is sort of to help them get started, but they'll start off with a question, which is, what happens if radish plants do not get enough light? And then they came up with a hypothesis. So giving them early exposure to the language of science is important, especially even at young grade levels. So they came up with what they thought would happen, and then they came up with a plan for how they were going to keep track of the plants in the sunlight and the plants in the shade or no sunlight. They created materials that they would use. We talked a lot about how scientists have to really make careful drawings so that if they're going to do this at home or look back at it, they know exactly what they used and could do it again. And we've had a chance just to do one observation so far. So after a week, the kids were very surprised at the results. So the plants that were in the sunlight, they noticed that they had green leaves and they were about 1/2 inch tall. And then the plants that were in no sunlight really shocked our second graders. So they noticed that they were much taller. We measured them and they were about 1 inch, and even overnight they've grown a little bit more, and their leaves are yellow. So we also had a chance to ask questions. So it wasn't just looking at the results, but it was like, what further questions do scientists have? So they have things that they're wondering or that they're noticing, and we'll just keep building on this all year.